Good morning. Good morning. Little sleepy witch this morning. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. Sorry I was down with migraine yesterday. You know, it's funny. I never had migraines until I had my third son. And then they said it was almost like, I think the statistic was like 30% or something like that of women get migraines after they have kids. It was like crazy. And then, anyway, so it was just nuts. If you guys want to tap the screen once I get to 1,000 likes, I'll start with the free yes, no questions. Appreciate y'all this morning. I will get to your questions as soon as we get to that 1K. Thank you so much. Please share it out. Please, hashtag FYP111. Make a wish. Thank you so much. Yeah, as soon as we get to 1K likes, I'll start with the free yes, no's. Goodness. Sleepy this morning. Get some of this coffee. Get some coffee in me. We're at 6:39. Thank you so much. You guys are quick tappers. I appreciate it. Just so you know, I'll do one free yes, no for everybody. If you'd like an additional question, please gift me a coffee magic, which is in the gift shop, or you can cash out me $2. I'm also doing mini reads. If I do get my donut goal, I will give away a mini read. I call my reads minis, but really it's more of an in-depth dive. But you know I'm generous with the cards. All right, guys, we're at 1K. Is it Shania or Shania? Shania. Does Michael have a crush on me? One more, please. Yes, just be careful. I think like he sees you as like this Empress energy, but I do feel like he might be in an emotionally negative state and have a little bit of like a sneaky behavior around him. So just be like mindful of that, okay? Hey guys, I have a muse in the room. I gotta prioritize my subscribers. Hey Raymond, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I'm gonna pull your questions for you and each one will get an oracle as well. And then I'll get back to free yes, no's. One more, please, Spirit. I got like a crossroads with a no, and at the bottom is a no. There's some sort of conflict. I got conflict at the bottom, and then like something around work and teamwork and feeling stuck. And so I feel like she's distracted with work. I'm going to pull from the Kippers on this one. Go ahead and put your second question down below as well. Let me pull from the Kippers and find out what is the deal. What's the deal with this? Where's her head at? Something to do with work. Some conflict at work. Yeah, it's all over the place. I get thoughts, focused on income, something about children or something about children. I'm not sure what her career is or if she has children. There's like some stress about money and work right now that's kind of distracting her, unfortunately, this morning. And then let me see if you'll hear from her this weekend. This weekend? Not for Raymond and Lisa this weekend. Well, what's going on for Raymond and Lisa this weekend? Oh, yes. Yes, the Empress. Yes, you're happy to hear. Yes, she's going to balance out whatever this stress is. She's got a lot of burden she's carrying right now. I feel like that's going to balance out. And then, yeah, you're going to hear from her this weekend. And then I'm going to pull a tea leaf for that one, for that, what you're going to hear about this weekend. How's it going to go? You got 2. Affairs with your family. So she might be talking about family or something like this. I did see children come up, so I don't know if she has kids or somebody has kids or she's thinking about it. Kiki. Shh. All right. Thanks so much. April. Will I find my soulmate soon? Or am I with him? Let's find out. Okay. I gotta know it's like walking away from this relationship. And like, there's someone else for you, I got, in terms of soulmate, once you walk away from the relationship. But I don't see you wanting to leave. This is you walking away to find your love. This is you not wanting to do it. So I feel like it's going to be a while, because even if I say he's not the one for you right now, I feel like you're still going to stay around with them, which that's fine. It's okay. Everybody does that. Vid, will A reach out to reconcile? What's going on with A? Reconciliation, please. Yeah, they're not going to move on. They're not going to move on. There's going to be a little bit of a celebration. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. A's going to come back around. Kiara, am I still special to Steven? Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. Look at this. 10-10. Definitely thinks highly of you. He might not speak it or might seem negative, but yes, overall. Oh, yeah. He's no good for me. I just think I love him. I know you love him. I could see it. And that's okay. We don't have to be with, like, it's like people feel like obligated. We have free will, which reigns and trumps everything in our lives. So, be with who you want to be. And if you're not ready to move, don't. Yeah, your decision. Lovers just came out. So that was for you again. It's up to you. And don't neg yourself over the process that you're in or where you're at in your life, and just accept it where it is. And if you continue to be in love with that person, that's great. And you can just stay with that person. There is no like karmic injustice or anything like that. Be on your path and be where you are and accept yourself for where you are, okay? In your love journey. I hope that helps. All right, Steph, will my family get financial stability soon? Let's find out. Financial stability for Steph's family. Thank you so much. If you guys like to guarantee I see your question, please gift a coffee magic, or you can cash out me $2. My link's in bio for all my Venmo and all that other stuff for payments if you want a mini read. If I get to 25 donuts, I'll give one away. I do see, yes, King, it's most likely like a masculine in your life right now that's going to be pulling in the money, or somebody needs to step in their masculine to master money. I do see emotions being a big part of this, and y'all need to be better in terms of maybe treatment of each other, or feelings, or being depressed, or just being like emotionally unavailable to each other. But the energy is already shifting. So I do see a yes. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, X, go ahead and put your question down below. I will answer right now. Please put it down below. 1 second, guys. Christina. Will Corey and I reconcile? I hope so. Let's find out spirit angels, ancestors, higher beings is around Christina and Corey. What's going on with this reconciliation? My spies. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, I feel like he needs to be a little bit more vulnerable this time around. I feel like he's going to give you something more stable this time around. He is coming off as a king of coins. This is something stable. I do see more vulnerability this time around. After a time of, this is like the reconciliation. And so this is flipping around. So with this card, there's 5 cups, 3 have spilt, right? And they're looking at what's spilt and not what still remains, but it's reversed. So he's going to turn around and see what's still left and come back around, all right? Have faith. Christina, don't stress. All right, guys, I'm back at the bottom. Diana, is my husband James still cheating? What's going on with James' spirit? Ooh. I felt something. I want to see what the cards say. Do you guys like my goofy little witch hat? I made this up last night. I saw these cute, like, little, like, ruffle witch hats online, and I was like, I'm tired, and I want, like, a cute little... I crocheted this last night, and I just think it's so fun and cute. I have, like, a little cone thing, too, that can shoot it, like, up, but I just love this little sleepy time. I'm going to do them with the moon. Find out for Diana. I got a feeling, but let me see what these cards say. What's going on? Come on, spies. What's going on? I don't think I don't think he still is. I think he's still unhappy with the relationship. I'm not gonna lie, but I do see him walking away. So stay hopeful. He's hopeful for a new beginning too. I do feel like he is not, even though this is the S card, it is reverse. I feel like he had already invested in, I feel like he's already been busted, and I feel like he's going to come back to the relationship. I think if he hasn't stopped already, he's going to very soon. All right, Diana. Adrienne, will Thaddeus reach out to reconcile? What's going on for Adrienne? One more. One more to confirm, please. Oh, victory. Look at this. Yes, returning from travels. Yes, victory. They're coming back around. Yes, he'll be reaching out to reconcile. If I knew he cheated for sure, I'd be gone. You guys would like a second question, please gift Coffee Magic. Thank you for the gift. Sophia, has Christopher fully moved on from me? I'm getting a yes. Like, I think you're feeling it in your spirit that he's moving on with this Chariot. I feel like he is walking away. I'm sorry. And he's over the hurdle of moving on. Is Jim trying to contact me for Kathy? I see you, Amanda. I'll get you right next. Is Jim trying to contact me? Maybe with the Hierophant. One more, please. No, he's focused on work right now. That's not to say he won't in the future, but right now, in terms of connecting with you, the energy's stagnant. He's focused on work. Amanda, I do see your question. Will I attend the EMS conference? What's going on with the EMS conference? Oh, yes. The hope card here. And you also got this, like the Disney Princess card. This is you coming there. Definitely network. You're going to be really magnetic. And when you go to that, I highly suggest networking with people while you're there and making yourself be seen. So, put on your best whatever business looking attire or whatever it is you want to exude, because you're going to be really magnetic. And I'm telling you, the networking that's going to happen there for you, if you really put yourself out there with your energy, it's going to come back and bring opportunities for you for a lot of growth very fast. All right. Kayla, don't answer pregnancy questions, but I'll see what the cards say. Oh, those flew. I feel like it's like maybe leaning a yes, and a pages are babies. It's something new. I do see victory at the bottom. So if this is something I do feel like you're a little bit on the fence about it too. Because why? It's like it's almost like indecision. It's almost like you can manifest this if you want to, but you're not really sure. But then you're not really actively trying, and you're like leaving it up to the universe. It's really up to you. There is a soul around you that if you want to pull, I feel like you want it. And so there is like a soul around you that would choose you to be his, I don't know, I said his mom. If you want it, but that's up to you. If you want it, you'll get a victory. The wand through the hole leads to a new little page. All right. That's what I got. Take it with a grain of salt, but that's what I got. Miracle, will Richard be a good match for me? What's going on with Richard? Yes, I do see true love here. Please be mindful of the way you speak, though. You come across as very overly critical to him with your words. So please be mindful. Try not to tear him down or just be negative in your speaking. I do see victory for your relationship, but that did come with just a warning. Be willing to work on that. And I think things will go really smoothly. I feel like it's meant to be together, but I feel like he's very sensitive to words. Like words of affirmation might be his love language. Okay, Miracle. Richard's very easily sensitive with what you would say and what you think of him. Is it maybe or mappy? Will I marry Lucian? What's going on with Lucian? Marriage in the future? Is marriage in the cards? I do see justice eventually. I don't think it's going to be this year. I feel like it's slow. This is the fast card moving slow. This is like a bunch of weird news, bad, disappointing news, things happening. I do see it eventually happening, but I don't think this year is the year. You might get engaged or something, or if you're not already engaged, I feel like this is something maybe you've talked about, or like it's going to be planned for, but it's just not going to happen or come to fruition this year. I'm sorry. But I did see justice, so it'll come to you. The Art Dreamer 5. Will I be the grandmother? Could you put your name? Or like just an initial or something like that for me? It helps me concentrate. 1 second, guys. Please put your initial or name next to your question. I am down, guys. It shot me down to Serena. So if your question is before Serena, please repost it below. Serena, will Jen reach out soon? What's going on for Serena and Jen? Yes, I do see reaching out soon. Something around maybe during work or after work. I feel like feeling a little hopelessness or needing a little pep talk from you. Something about moving on. Maybe some future plans around work or money. Rose gold. Rose gold. Maybe I could do it based on that. Rose gold. Look at your picture. Will I be getting my housing authority letter anytime soon? I got maybe Wheel of Fortune, but it is reversed. And I do have maybe going back and forth here. This has to do with paperwork. This has to do with them not basing it off of the order in which you come in. I feel like you might have been told you're in queue or in line. And I don't feel like that was actually 100% true. I feel like they're basing this off of a formula of need, and you might get bumped, or because it's a certain number of rooms, that whatever's available because of the number of rooms, they would choose someone with maybe a larger or smaller family or something like this. And it's like a back and forth thing, and it's really not up in the air. I do see if you're patient, this will come through, though. I don't know if it will be soon, but yeah, I feel like with this maybe back and forthing energy, they're not 100% sure on choosing, because I don't know if this is a voucher or an actual housing thing, but I feel like be patient, it will come to you. But they're all up in their head and indecisive too. And I feel like there's a lot of stresses on them financially as well, and new regulations and stuff that the institution itself is like right now. But I do see it coming, and there's a Knight of Pentacles, so there will be an offer to you. It's just slow, okay? So be patient, have heart. Debbie, will Johnny ever marry? Debbie, will Johnny ever marry? Will Johnny ever marry? Someone whispered, he doesn't want to. I was like, whoa. Or somebody said, when he wants to, I think is what it was. When he wants to. Okay, so I see the Empress here. I do see him marrying mother of children. He might not do this in order. Like, he might get somebody pregnant or have kids first if he doesn't already have kids. I do see him getting married. I do see, because somebody's pushy and demanding for it. This is somebody, I don't know if this is you, if you're the mom or you're like the person wanting to marry him. I do see somebody pushing him, basically like making him do it. And at the bottom of the deck, it's some woman telling him and really pressuring him to do it. Is he going to do it of his like free will and he just wanted to ask? No. Nope. Devil on the bottom. He's got a little bit of pride. Anna, good morning. I'll reach out soon. Good morning to you as well. Anna, what's going on? I'll reach out. Ooh, yes, literal message. This is literally coming out with a message. And yes, it's a little cup of love for you here with the page. I can see the lovers as well. Thank you guys so much. Please keep tapping the screen. Please consider gifting donuts. Once I reach my goal, I'll give away a free $10 mini read, which is not yes or no. The question is any question you like. I do those as well. If you would like an additional question, you could gift me a coffee magic, or you could cash at me $2, please. I would appreciate that very much. I am back down at the bottom. Hey, Wolfie. Hi. Put your questions down below. Guys, I'm all the way at the bottom. I'm at JoJo. If your question is before JoJo, put it in again, because it shot me down to the bottom and I don't have a mod today. JoJo. Will things work out with E? What's going on with E? JoJo and E. JoJo and E. I'm so sorry. I gotta know. I feel like it's gonna go around again. Like no one's gonna leave each other or not fully move on. But I don't think it's gonna work out. I think you're gonna find out a lot of stuff happening in the background. I feel like he doesn't have a lot to offer you. It's only a page offer for something. This is a block here. There's a lot more, but I'll just tell you the answer which for yes or no is no. They don't have a lot of stability to offer. Okay. I'm sorry, Jojo. I wish I got something different. Thank you so much for the donuts, Trish. Will Nikki and I reconcile? Let's find out. What's going on for Trish and Nikki, please? What's going on here? I got weird energy. Is one of you like I don't want to say Wiccan. I don't know. Is one of you like into energy work? Someone's got weird muddled energy around them and has something to do with energy work, whether or not they realize they're doing it or not. I'm not sure. That's why I was asking. What's going on here? Trish and Nikki. One more. I got a maybe and it's really split. Someone's unhappy and I have a no. I feel like even if this goes around again, it's just going to end because someone has depression. And it's not even anything. It doesn't matter who they're with. And I think this is on Nikki's end. Doesn't matter who they're with. They're going to be unhappy and they're going to sabotage it and screw it up. And so I feel like maybe that's what the muddled energy was. It's just like not, yeah. I don't see it working out. I feel like there might be a reconciliation with that maybe, but even if it does go around one more time, it's just going to go around one more time. And it's not anything you did. It's their own like perspective or lens in which they see the world. And the negativity just brings in more negativity to the point where it drops. And it's almost like depression and melancholy to apathy. And when the apathy hits, they just don't care. They go and then they care again. They come. It's like someone needs to do a healing journey because it doesn't matter what relationship they're in. They're going to sabotage it and self-sabotage. Let me know how that resonated down below. Eden, does Chris see me as the one? For Eden. If you guys want to guarantee I see your question, please get to Coffee Magic. Does Chris see Eden as the one? Does Chris see Eden as the one, please? Ooh. I got 2 no's and then the Emperor. I feel like he's focused on himself and his own empire. I feel like things are not like, maybe he just went through a breakup or maybe he's doing some sort of big shift in like career or something. Some dramatic shakeup just happened and he's not focused on any relationship. He's focused on himself and his own power at this time. I did get a no. I'm so sorry. Arlisha, will Lamar reach out to reconcile? Yes. Yeah, Okay, be careful. He is going to reach out. To reconcile was a no. He's assessing options. This is F-boy vibes. He's going to reach back out to try to get in your pants. Basically, I'm sorry. That's what I got. Like, the intentions aren't there. He's really throwing you off your ground game. Like, you were stable. You had things going for you. Now you're all, like, off your stability because you're so focused on him and his needs. It's distracting you from your own journey and your own peace and your own healing. You need to let that go. He's discontent and apathetic, and I feel like it's only going to bring you more instability. I'm so sorry. That is what I got. Arlisha, I hope that things change, and I hope he gets his head out of his, you know what, and comes back around, you know. No judgment. People, you know, people are going through whatever they're going through, but that doesn't mean they have to be so negative. Or I hope he finds his way back, you know what I mean? Maybe when he's in a positive light, he can see things clearly and really come to you with what he wants. All right, dying for Val. Does Javi feel bad for what he did to me? What's going on for Javi and Val? Javi and Val. One more. Yeah. Yeah, I do see a yes. Group of friends. I do see sideways, like unsure about the relationship. I do see them feeling bad, like folding on their beliefs. Their problem is like temper or like impulsive issues with the fire energy. But yeah, I do see in this light. I feel like you're going to talk soon about it. But yeah, it does feel bad. Thank you for loving my hat. I just made this up last night. I crochet, y'all. Isn't that fun? And I want to make like a little sleepy time hat because I'd seen these and I like made like a little matching thing. So, and then funny enough, it's the same color as the shirt I was wearing at the time. I think I subconsciously pulled that. All right. Valerie, will Alex come back to me? What's going on for Alex and Valerie? Alex and Valerie. I do see a yes. It's gonna be slow, returning from travels. I do feel a little bit of codependency here, so be mindful of that. You should be your own whole person and not super dependent on others, because that codependency rarely ends well. You're wondering if that was a conscious decision? No, it wasn't. But I'm enjoying it, and I made this to be like a little bedtime hat. Mika. Is it Mika or Mika? Mika. Well, was it the right decision to walk away from Ben? What's going on for Mika and Ben? Barbara, put your question down below. I think your intuition's telling you that this ending that you just did was very painful. But there was a lot of lack of structure, and he was a really bad communicator. I feel like you knew you needed to walk away. And I think owning that decision is the right thing to do. I feel like you're struggling not talking to him or not communicating, and you're wanting to reach out and talk, or maybe you're still talking. Underneath this, it's telling you to let go of the regret. Either own your decision or go back. People have free will. It's up to you. If you feel like you needed to walk away, you needed to walk away, but it is up to you if that's a permanent walk away, or, hey, I needed some space at the time, but now I'm ready to come back around. Free will reigns. It's not some destined relationship stuff. We love to romanticize that stuff. We love to story tell. And I'll tell people too, real fast, guys, with like magic and energy work and all this stuff. I was talking the other day about it. Discernment's important. What is theater and romanticized ideals, and what is real energy work and real like soul work and stuff like that, and real soulmates and real relationships and stuff, and free will and things. People need to understand those a little bit better, I think, because we like to romanticize and fantasize. And part of Pisces energy, which I'm a Pisces rising and a Pisces myself, which is the most psychic sign, is like understanding illusion versus like intuition, right? And really understanding the difference, because it's Neptune, it's dreams as well. And so what is dream? What part of your dream was real intuition? What part of your dream was just illusion and dream, right? Paige M. Will Andrew B end up splitting from Grace? He's not. No, he won't. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you're going to have a tower moment here soon. He's not walking away. He's not walking away unless something dramatic. I would stay strong, honestly. You might want to consider pulling your energy away so he really feels what's at stake. If you want to manipulate this back in your favor, you can. Just all I'm doing with energy reading, because time is moving around us constantly. The energy's moving. All I'm doing is right now, boop, where's it at? Okay, it's still moving, but where I touched it, that's where it's going. That's where the trajectory's going. He's not leaving. So if you want to switch that up, you could. Just throwing it out there. Marquita, put your question down below. Thank you for the gifts. If you guys would like to guarantee I see your question, please get to Coffee Magic. I'm at 4 out of 25 donuts. If I get to the donut goal, I will give away free mini read. Jenny, will James reach out to reconcile? Put your question down below, Marquita. I'm about 76 behind, guys. So I need to see the thing with the magic, the coffee magic. Jenny, will James reach out to reconcile? I feel like you might end up reaching out first. I do see a painful ending here. I see him being abusive. This is the Emperor reversed. This is either physical or verbal. I do see justice in your favor. Or judgment, excuse me. I almost said justice. I don't know if law was involved or not. But anyway, I do see judgment here in your favor. I don't see him necessarily reaching out. No, but I do feel like you probably will break first. feel like you'll break first. Hope that resonated. Sorry, I wish it was better energy there. Marquita. Will Tyrus come back to me? Boy, that flew. I don't know how old you are, but he's giving Page vibes. You know how I feel about Page level energy. Either this is very new, so there's not a lot of investment, or he's very young or doesn't have a big cup to be able to give. I do see a Page planning with a Page energy. I feel like he's a king of communication, so he's a good smooth talker. But in terms of love, it's only a Page. I do see a yes, though. But you might be thinking you deserve and are worth more. Danny, well, I get good news soon. Boy, that flew. Oh, Danny. Okay, okay. You need to get out of your shell. You're in hermit mode, and because you're closed off and your energy's closed off, things are not flowing to and from you. I feel like you're focused on energy, you're healing right now, which is fine. I do see wish fulfillment coming, but this is also coming with advice, and it's saying you need to get out of your shell, you need to get outside, go take a shower, like get the energy off and get out of the house. I do see wish fulfillment. I do see someone coming to you with a little passionate offer for something. This could be love. This could be a little creative, like art thing. But I feel like you're stuck in hermit mode. It could be blocking some blessings, all right? Becky, will Joe message me today? Thank you so much for the gifts. Becky, will Joe message me to stay over? What do we want? Yeah. You want to give you a pentacle. We got a yes, you're coming off as very desirable. You're coming off as the Queen of Pentacles, like you got your stuff together. Bilal, do I have a bright future ahead? Hello, Bilal. Happy Ramadan if you're celebrating. My husband's exhausted. It's his first Ramadan. Do I have a bright future ahead? Let's find out what's going on. What's going on for Bilal? I don't know if you're married or have a mom in your life. This could be an overbearing mother as well. I see someone who either spends a lot or doesn't make you feel secure. And this could be an overbearing mother or someone who maybe talks down to you. And, it's like, this could be, I feel like you're very kind to them, but they like make you feel insecure and talk down to you. And I feel like this will affect you, or maybe they give you money or support you, but then they're like on top of you, bossing you around and telling you what to do and like suppressing you a little bit. I do feel like there's like, I feel like this is going to affect your money because you're going to doubt yourself in the future. I feel like the only reason this is coming up is because you have this 10 of coins potential. You could be really wealthy. You really can be wealthy. But I feel like there's some sort of maybe mother wound or some female in your life that even though you're very nice to them or they're maybe nice to you and they give you things, or maybe your mom like feeds you, treats you good, always bossing you around, always telling you what to do. And it's like, it could block your blessings in the future too. I'm going to pull an advice for you just because I just feel like God wants me to do that. Yeah, you need like a new emotional beginning here. You're a great communicator. I don't know if you're going to go into communications or talking or speaking or public speaking. I feel like you could be really good at that. But I feel like you need to end this like this self-doubt. You need to end self-doubt, a new emotional beginning, pour love into your own self, because I see new beginnings on the horizon, because you have all this potential for money. You have the potential for a 10 of coins. That's like generational wealth. So I do see good things in your future, but just know that you need to grow a little bit because of some overbearing feminine energy in your life. Okay. And let me know that resonated down below. All right, Alexa, will Andre reach out to reconcile? What's going on? Yes and yes. You're coming off as you're communicating. He's coming with passion. I do have a yes. And I feel like he'll be nicer this time around, which is good, okay? You guys are going to be nicer to each other. All right. Alyssa, will Mac like the dress better than the pants? That's a great outfit question. I love outfit questions. Let's find out what's going on. One more. Yeah, I think he's going to like the dress. He's going to like the feminine energy. Yeah, I definitely feel like he's going to like the dress over the pants. Yesenia, is Renee feeling towards me genuine? Let's find out what's going on with Renee's feelings toward Yesenia. They are. I do feel like what you're feeling is the doubt is because they have a small cup. Okay, yes, there's feelings for you. It might be very new, and which is why it's only a page. But also, they're a little bit of an emotional, they're in a little bit of an emotional negative state themselves. So it's coming across as very little bit of love, which is putting you off a little bit. I feel like you're sensing this, but I do see, yes, it is genuine. And, be careful with that. Don't hurt them anymore. Not that you have. I just feel like they're in a very sensitive state. So just be aware of that. Hi, Jake. I see you. Will things eventually end between S and Z? What's going on with S and Z for Jake? S and Z with Jake. Thank you guys so much. Please keep tapping the screen. We have 9 out of 25 donuts. Once we get to 25 donuts, I will be giving away a free $10 mini read. What's going on for Z and S? Yeah, I feel like there's a painful ending on the horizon. I do feel like staying strong and having faith, this is going to end. I feel like the feminine energy is going to end it. I feel like she's still stuck right now deciding if she wants to leave or not. But I do see a painful ending for them in the future. She's going to make a decision and it's going to end. Alyssa, Mac, or whoever the more feminine one is. Alyssa, I got that one. You wanted the dress. Adriana, does M occasionally block, hide me on social media? That's a good question. What's going on with M for Adriana? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I do see lovers reversed here. I do see it's intentional. I see more of it as what you're posting. I don't know if you post all the time, or maybe, I don't know if you post, I don't want to say it's about like political things or something. And they're just more like about seeing what you have. It's more about seeing what you have to say versus you seeing what they're doing is kind of the vibe that I'm getting for whatever it is, all right? So that's a yes or no. It's the answer to yes or no. It was a yes. Zach, do I already know who I'm going to date next? Do you? You tell me. Let's find out. I'm joking. Let's see what the cards say. I'm just messing. Yeah, you do. And this is like a maybe because I do feel like you're back and forthing a little bit in your mind. And so back and forthing, the difference between swords and this is with the two of swords, it's like I'm making one, this or this. The coins energy is maybe, I don't know. It's kind of like, that back and forth thing. I do see, yes, there's hope in this relationship. You think about it a lot. This cat, y'all. And there is an offer here of something stable. I feel like it's only a page of offer, like it's something new. And I do think you know. And I do think it'll last. It's a Pentacles-based offer. Alexa, will Andre reach out to reconcile? Ooh, thank you so much, Elle. Put your question down below. I do see a yes. They're all reversed, though. I feel like he'll reach out, lovers reversed, F-boy vibes, not wish fulfillment. I feel like they will, but it's not because of love. It's because of what they can get out of you. And you're going to do this again. You're going to fall for it. You're going to go for it. And then you're going to end up heartbroken again. It's going to end again. But that is what I saw where the current trajectory of energy is at. I'm sorry, Alexa. I wish I had better news for you. Will see in myself ever be in a meaningful relationship. Oh, you're welcome, Mill. Will see in myself ever be in a meaningful relationship. What's going on? What's going on? One more. Those flew. What's going on? We'll see in, is it a beze or a bees? I do see yes. There's a lot happening. It's love, a big cup of love for you with the A's. And I do see you being together. It will be like it will be meaningful. And there's a lot happening, but it's going to be stable. You're going to be happy. You're going to be independent too, which is nice. You're not going to be like codependent or anything like that. So that's great. All right, guys. 1 second. I'm scrolling down. It's showing 99. Clinisha. Should I continue with my music career and should I continue doing shows in Kansas City? That's a great question. What's going on for Clinisha, please? And congratulations with your shows, by the way. Yeah, this is great. I do feel like you have a lot going on right now. Like maybe you're taking off more than you thought you were. And you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many decisions and stuff like this. Definitely seize opportunities. This is the seize opportunities card. Even though this is reversed, that's great. This means you're not seizing opportunities right side up. It's reversing. Seize every opportunity you can. I feel like you need to continue your music career. And in terms of shows, I feel like yes. Now, is this going to be overwhelming? Is there going to be a lot to do? Are you going to be tired? Yes. But is it going to be worth it? I think so. I think so. Yes, I do. Please watch your emotions. Please watch your emotions and your money too. Don't doubt your worth when you do these things and what you're charging and stuff. I feel like you're undervaluing yourself. Or maybe you're just asking and seeing what they can do for you. You need to come with like, I'm very talented. This is my rates. This is where I'm at. And that kind of vibe. If you have a social media for your singing, I've never been to your Queen Royalty one. Put it down below, y'all. Please, Clinisha, let me know down below if you have a social media following. Guys, follow Clinisha. We'd love to hear you. Sing on TikTok if you don't already. And if you do, post below so we can follow. All right, Allie, is my husband being faithful to me, even with his phone? Let's reframe this a little bit. For Allie, we're talking faithful in the way that she sees faithfulness. Doesn't have to be physical. It could be emotional cheating as well. I already feel this from her that even looking, even looking is cheating for Allie. Even looking. No. No. In fact, he's avoiding it because he knows that would fight you. I feel like he did in the past and it really hurt you. You might have kids together, you might not, but this is the Empress vibes. You are the Empress of the household. And I feel like you got hurt by this either by him or someone else before. And so he is very hyper aware of this. And in fact, he's very scared of it. And I don't think he's doing it on the phone. I think, yeah, maybe in the past, but no, not right now. I feel like he talks to people, but it's not in like a cheating way at all. Or like scooping out porno or anything like that. I think he's very hyper aware and he's trying to avoid a fight with you. I think you're looking for him to be cheating. I think you're looking for him to screw up. So anyway, just be mindful of that. Maybe be a little bit more trusting. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but don't be looking for it. You're almost like you're going to end up manifesting that. All right, let me know that resonated. Jake, will things eventually end? We did do that. It was a yes. Shot me down at the bottom, y'all. Miss A, how do I donate? You can go and give a gift. It's $1.99 Coffee Magic to guarantee your question. It's if you want to donate, you can go to Cash App. It's Astral Echoes there. If you want to go to my bio on my TikTok, there's a link to my link tree. And right at the top, it shows you can pay Venmo, you can pay Cash App, you can pay, I think there's like buy me a coffee website if you don't have those. There's like a couple different things. The only thing I don't have connected right now is my PayPal because it has my personal name on it, and I'm not comfortable with that right now. All right, something simple. Will my luck change? Thank you guys so much for your donations. Oof. I'm so sorry. You're going through a tower moment. It's not going to change until this tower moment. The tower has to fall. Something dramatic. This could be a breakup. This could be stop to some impulsive energy that you yourself have or some bad habits. There's something that has to end before your energy changes, okay? You have to change. You have to shift, okay? There's some foundational thing in your life right now that needs to go, okay? And then your energy will shift. Lucy, is H talking to someone else? Yeah, sneaky vibes. And yes, it's someone that makes them happy. It could be somebody they already had a relationship with before. Someone very sexy. Jen, is Quinston avoiding me? What's going on for Quinston and Jen? Quinston and Jen. I do have a yes. He's not being very giving right now. It's almost like an abusive way. It's like I'm cutting you out on purpose to hurt you, to be honest with you. It's a playing of giving and taking. I don't say narcissism lightly when I say stuff, but it is a little bit of prideful narcissistic energy. I don't know if this is where he's at all the time, but that's where his energy is at right now, and he's playing some games. So He's wanting that desperate, you pulling and wanting him. So I would pull my energy back. Don't even engage with that energy. Nay, will Francis communicate back soon? It's up in the air right now with like a maybe, but it is part of some sort of destined thing to happen, okay? I do feel like Francis is focused on like learning or some type of skill. I do see some heartache here. It's still a maybe at the bottom. It's really up in the air. I feel like there's a lot of hurt and heartache right now happening in his life. And I don't know if, or excuse me, in their life. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's really up in the air. I feel like they're focused elsewhere. So communicating back. Give me a clarity on that, even though it was a maybe. What is the surrounding? Yeah, no, right now it's like no, because they're focused on their own healing and some loss, some sort of loss. So maybe leaning no. Lucy, I did get a yes. Amber, does my husband M feel bad and regret for what he did last spring and summer? I know what you did last summer. Sorry, that movie like came on my mind. Well, really? No, but he feels like he has to compromise, and he is compromising, but he does not feel bad and regret what he did last summer. He does not. I'm so sorry. He's avoiding conflict by compromising. He just rolls with the punches. And this is like indecision or delays. I don't feel like you'll ever find out the full story. I feel like you're always going to want to know, but you'll never know fully. I'm sorry, Amber, but that is what I got. I got to know. I'm going to go see that movie. I know what you did last summer. Hilarious. I love cheesy, scary movies. L. Should I trust the process that things will get better with my partner and I? Boy, that's all over the place. You got maybe with the Hierophant. I know you're here assessing what you still have, but I do see a no at the bottom. This is missed opportunities. There's been a lot of missed opportunities here, and I feel like it's just not stable. I feel like you're going to have continued missed opportunities with this one because the energies, you're willing to do the work. You're willing to change your energy, but you can't change their energy. And they need to do their own inner work. So I apologize. I did get, you could trust the process, but I don't know if things are going to get better. In fact, I do not think they will based on the cards right now. Now that you know that, do with what you will. Perhaps you can do some sort of shakeup with the energy and switch it. Maria, does Zacharias have feelings for me? What's going on for Maria and Zacharias? Spirit. Angels. His energy's exhausting. He must be tired. What's going on? Oh, it's being drained. Yeah, so definitely sees you as the stable, like, safe pick, but he is fighting the devil right now. He's trying to overcome. This could be addiction. This is excess. This is self-absorbed excessive behaviors, and he's focused there. Does he think you're a safe bet? Yes. Does he think he could get with you? Yes. But I don't think he is there with actual feelings. I think he's too much in his head. There's a lot of swords energy and devil energy, and he's focused on whatever these challenging habits, addictions, excessive behaviors are within himself for that. So I'm sorry. I did get a no. Lucy. Ashley. Hold on, Lucy. You did get that one. Got Ashley's luck changing. Hillary, does John feel like he wants to develop a relationship with me now? Let's find out. What's going on for Hillary and John? Hillary and John. It's straight up maybe, okay? I feel like there's death, which is a no, and the Magician, which is a yes. I feel like he's focusing on what he wants to manifest, and he's going through transformation. I do see it leaning no. I think you can turn it into your favor, but I am seeing two no's right now. I don't feel like he's wanting that. He's focused on like manifest destiny elsewhere. But I feel like you can turn the tide in your favor and get some attention from him if you want to. But right now I am getting a no. I don't feel like he does at this point. I didn't get any cups. I didn't get any pentacles. It was all swords. All right, guys, it just shot me at the bottom. Lisette, I see you guys. I have a muse in the room. I got to handle my subscribers, y'all. Let's find out, Lisette. Got your first question. Well, Michael and I have a beautiful future together. Let's find out what's going on here. You got to make it fly, Spirit. Make it fly. Yes, Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Yes, Justice, yes. I do see a lot of passion. I do see you here. I do see a little bit of injustice, like it'll continue these little negative things, but overall it's good and it's all yeses. I'm going to pull for this question for you. An angel. Yeah, I do see reconciliation. I do see their children being a factor or talking about it, or like his kids or something being a factor in it, or, you know, be careful, wrap it up. I did see Wands energy, but I did see yes. So I think things are shifting very well. But just know there's always going to be little setbacks and little things like that. Go ahead and put your second question down below. He's been silent. Thank you so much, Miss A. I will go over. No news is good news. All right, let me grab Lisette's second question, guys, for my subscriber, and then I do have a paid reading. Thank you so much. Lisette, will I spend time with S in April? Yes, and he's coming as the King of Pentacles and marriage. Look at this, like a long-term relationship. Yeah, I do feel it. King of Wands too. Look at this. He's coming as a king. This is fantastic. Let me grab the romance cards for this one. What's going to happen in April? Because I saw a lot of wands. I saw wands. Bringing gifts and attraction. Look at this. He better be bringing some gifts. I do. I see that. I see that. All right, guys, hold on one second. I'm going to switch over to my Cash App real fast. I think I have a paid reading. Then I will be back. As soon as I'm done with that reading, I will answer your yes or no questions. And she's like, she's seeing wands. What else is she seeing? Do you see me? No, I don't violate people like that. But do your ancestors see you all the time, all around? Yes, they do. Even doing that. Even in the shower. Don't be scared. People who are gone don't think that way. They're above base desires. All right. While they're waiting in Limbo or Barzak or wherever. Hold on one second, guys. Hey, Arlisha. Oh, you don't mind? Hey. I'm a little freak now. Hey, Arlisha, thank you so much for your donation. Please put your question down below. It does not have to be a yes or no question. It could be any question you like. I'll pull some cards out. We'll get some clarifiers depending on what your question is. And y'all, can I hear it for my fun little hat I made up last night? I was just crocheting and I wanted some kind of cute one while I wait on Arlisha's question here. And it's got like this little flower like hanging up. I might make another one without it or make this like clip on, clip off. I also have a little piece that goes in that'll actually shoot this up higher like a witch hat. But I like it kind of floppy for like nighttime with like the little matching scrunchie here. But I'm going to do another one, probably navy with a moon. Because we do like the moon. Thank you. Thanks. It's made out of like Dollar Tree, like little wreath rounds. So cheap. I did crochet. Yeah, I just kind of made it last night. I saw these like witch hats online. I said, I'm going to just make one myself. Like, I don't want to pay $200. I got some yarn, so I did, yeah. Thank you. Oh, you love crochet as well? Yeah, it's like my little magic wand. Yeah, no, it only took like maybe 4 hours. And that's like watching TV, getting up, blah, blah, blah. Because it's big yarn. The bigger your yarn, the faster your project's going to whip up. Arlisha, let me know when you send your question. I will get back to your... Kendall, definitely. Do you post it on TikTok? Do you do like a crochet TikTok? I don't put mine on TikTok with the crochet stuff. I don't have good lighting and cameras and stuff for that. I will get back to free yes or no's in just a second, guys. I do have a paid reading. Arlisha, let me know when you send your question because I'm not seeing it. Maybe like put some like dots in between the words. And real quick, let me grab for one of my subscribers. Lisette is here. Spoil me. Yeah, I see the star. I do see the star. I do see the star. He's gonna what he's gonna do is he's gonna come and he's gonna spoil you, and then he's gonna pull back, and he's gonna come and he's gonna spoil you, and then he's gonna pull back. I'm gonna grab one of these. Guys, when you subscribe, you get 2 questions and you get clarifiers every time. Whoops. He can be a little boastful. I do support spiritual development, enlighten, awareness, and understanding. I do see that. And then I do see like pale time to get out of a situation. Like he'll come and he'll go. That's the kind of vibes that he just gives. All right, let me see. I'm looking for... Pick up crochet again. Maybe this is your time, Kendall. All right, I'm looking for Arlisha's, guys. Thank you so much for your gift. Arlisha, would you put down if this is you? I did get your question in Cash App and I need to do your mini read. Let me know that you're here, please. Sorry. Just say yes here so I know, because I feel like your question's getting filtered, and I hate when that happens. There you are. I see you. Perfect. All right, Ellie, check out your question. Spirits, angels, ancestors around Arlisha, please. What's going on with Lamar and Arlisha? Do we see letting go? 2 more, please. Or like 10, whatever. All right. All right. Putting these in the order in which they fell. I want to tell you this. He's struggling a lot. I don't know if he's got like some addictions or like excessive behaviors, but he's got devil on him. Devil energy is not really being emotionally available. For some reason, I'm seeing smoking like cannabis. And there's nothing wrong with like smoking cannabis, y'all. I'm not judging it. It's when you do it to an excess all the time that it's like affects you. Because we can like have a cocktail. We can drink a lot. But until it actually becomes like an issue where you're wanting it all the time, where you start to get moody and it shifts your personality. When your energy shifts because you're on something, you have a problem. I do get those things. You could have deeper stuff too, but for some reason I'm seeing a lot of like smoke and something about lips and the way he inhales. Something like, he might have full lips, but something about the way he inhales. I do see like that too, but some type of devil he needs to overcome. He's also coming as King of Wands sideways, okay? I'm just going to tell you this. He might have a little bit of a temper. He might be a little impulsive. I feel like he is on the edge. Like he doesn't really know the other thing, but he is passionate about you. And he loves loving you, like physically and stuff too, and being around you. The other thing is he only is coming off as like a page of love, but I don't feel like he's letting you go. I don't. I just want you to be aware. Like I tell people, like some people have these big cups of love for you. And like, I feel like you have a big cup of love. Like you love this person. You have a big goblet of love. He has a little shot glass of love because probably past trauma, probably honestly too because of this devil. His cup is small for you. And so for this to have been, I don't know how long you guys have been together. I feel like there's a history here, but I feel like maybe been together a decent while, maybe, or known each other for a decent while. For this to only be like a small cup or a small offer of love is a little bit disappointing. But to be honest, I don't feel like he could give anymore. He's got a big devil on his shoulder and other stuff like this right now. The other thing to remind you because he's not going to let you go, is the stability in this is only, well, no, it's not only. This is a new beginning. He does want something more stable. He's going to come back around with something a little more stable, or is he at least going to offer it, like money-wise stuff like this. I feel like, so this, you got a whole bunch too that came out, so I took them. Let me see what we got here. These all came together. Yeah. Do you guys got kids together? Let me know down below if you got kids together or not. Could be drinking. Could be drinking. Do either of you guys have kids at all? You don't? Okay. It doesn't have to mean kids. It just sometimes it does with the Empress. I do see like escape, freedom, like the need, like he's seeking freedom. Like he likes to be free. I feel like this is a learning opportunity for you. I feel like he takes you out of your power though, and he makes you doubt yourself. Like you're the Empress. This is the queen of all queens. You know, you've mastered money. You are like manifestation stuff, but it's reversed. So I feel like he's making you feel really insecure, and he's really affecting you in this. I feel like you're realizing this and now stepping into your power, taking this time to switch the energy up. I also feel, hold on one second, guys. All right. I also feel like this is like, yeah, like you're stepping into like this very like sexy energy. Like you're shifting the dynamics to winning back, I feel like almost. Like, I feel like he will be returning back around. I still feel like he's in devil energy. So just be mindful of like manipulation and stuff like this. People don't act in their integrity when they have this stuff going on. What's going on relationship wise though? I do see real love here. There is real love. Now, even if it's a little bit of a shot glass and it doesn't come in the form in which you want it to, there still is love here. So that shot glass is full. But that's all some people have the capability of, all right? Stay hopeful. This is the star here. I'm going to grab an intentions card. I'm going to grab an intentions card for you, a love angels card. So we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one. We're going to do this one. Where's my intentions cards at? Here they are. What are his intentions right now? A little bit of dishonesty. Okay, there's a little bit of dishonesty. I don't know if you, I don't have a list right now, Lisette. He does in a sense. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of dishonesty going on right now. This doesn't necessarily mean cheating. It could also mean like maybe excess drinking or doing something behind your back, and it feels like cheating energy is the same vibe. So if somebody's doing something like off drinking and not telling you, having some bad habits, not telling you, it's still the same like energy, and a lot of times we pick up on it. I do see laugh and an I'm sorry. So maybe you might bust him doing something or talk to him enough where he slips up, and then he'll kind of laugh it off and try to like apologize and make things work out again. I do see great news on the horizon. I do feel like he's not letting this relationship go. I do see him having, like I said, this habit. What are the feelings underneath all of this? I do see attraction and sparks here. So, I mean, there's that. And then I do see wedding, like a long term. Like there's love. I did see that true love, even though it was like a little shot glass. I do see potential for long term here with that wedding card. So, I mean, the feelings are there. I just feel like he's not just the best emotional like person. So if you understand that about his personality, you might be okay with that moving like forward. Like people who don't have a lot of emotional capacity, they will pull back and make you question things if you're an emotionally vulnerable person. You got two here. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So it's just like, know your worth. The other thing is forgiveness. I feel like there's some sort of forgiveness. Well, wedding just means long term. Like, yeah, the leaving a lot, that's that shot glass of love. Not giving. And he's struggling with some kind of devil that he really needs to get over. But there is love underneath it all. That doesn't mean somebody doesn't love you just because they leave all the time. It means they have a crappy habit that they need to get over. And maybe that could be it too with the excess, because devil energy is excess. It's pride and selfishness. It's pride and selfishness. So I'm not surprised the walking away. Like there is love here. It's not a king level of love. It's not even a knight level of love. It's a page level of love, but it is real. There really is caring underneath all of that. And then forgiveness here. It says, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Like there's a lot of forgiveness probably needed here, because he's like not really emotionally giving. Right? 1 second, guys. I have to tell him I'm not a robot. What's the outcome of this? I do see a lot of chemistry. I do see a lot of separation, back and forth. Final outcome. Because the desires came up as wanting this to be a long-term thing from him, even if he leaves. I'm wondering if he doesn't know what he wants because he's stuck in devil behavior. All he knows is he loves you and he's just going to do what he wants to do at the time. There is true love here. Okay, this is the end result. I do see separation. This might be like a recurring pattern. It may be a long time, if at all, where he's like a cat. He comes and goes. But he does love you. I do see the lesson here is forgiving and learning. So I do feel like it's true love, and this is just forgiving and learning. I do feel like he needs to focus on whatever this devil behavior is, and it might just be the way he treats other people. You're separated now. Yeah, but I do see true love there and learning from this. Now, whether or not that's learning when we come back together, yeah, he's going to come back around with an offer of something stable, but it's only a page offer of something stable. Do you want just a page level of stability when we're like coming off as the Empress? I mean, there's love at the bottom. A lot of love here. Your stability and what your day-to-day actual looks like is a page. It's a page level. I mean, I would at least want a knight, or I would want a king or an emperor, but he's coming off as a little page. I can only offer you a page level of stability. That's like teenager to early 20s, like vibes. I'll check in just a second, Lisette. But it's real love. But is love enough, I think, is the question. Is love enough? Is the treatment, and to me, I can only speak for myself, the wand is good. The passion is good. The passion is there. There's love there. There's passion. The pentacle is what's missing. And honestly, the emotions too. The emotions is only a page, and the pentacles is only a page. The passion, which is the fire, is there, which is the wands. You know, I just don't know. I feel like you deserve better. And I think you know this. I do think he's going to keep coming back around. As long as you keep having him. Hey, Nani, I'll get your question in just a second. I think at least a king, right? I know. I was like, at least a king. Like, you know your worth. I just feel like he's not going to give it to you. I feel like he doesn't have the capability to give it to you. I think his pentacle is small. Like I was saying, like a shot glass. I just don't think he can. I don't think he's capable of it. And he's got a lot of work to do. He's got a lot of inner work to do. He's got a lot of like demon stuff around him in terms of habits and maybe drinking or whatever it is that he's doing off. You know, it's like he's of the streets. It's like he's of the streets, you know, like let him go do that. I feel like you deserve better. Will you be happy though? Let me find out if you're going to be happy. Let me find that out for you. I don't think you'll be happy either way. I think even if you let him go, you're going to be unhappy. I think he's got you in your head. You'll always be in your head wondering what could have been. And I do think you'll always wonder, because it's dishonest, sneaky behavior. And I feel like you're just going to take that into your next relationship too if you were to go. I just don't feel like you're ready to let him go yet. But I do see love there. I don't see him letting you go. I think he's used to the yo-yoing. He will always be the yo-yo. Yeah, no, he's for the streets, okay? He's for the streets. And if you want to let the cat in and pet him sometimes, and when he's meowing at the door, like, all right, go. But, you know, just be like, just know, you know, the consequences, you know, of you know, male outdoor cats have a 60% chance of getting hit by a car. So, you know, be careful, because he's got devil on him too. So if he's doing bad stuff, I'm not saying he necessarily is, but there's a chance for like liver issues, diseases of despair, you know, overdoses, things like that. When people have devilish habits, he could be messing around, you know, with devil behavior, bring home like a disease or something like that too. So, you know, it's like, it's up to you if you're okay with like that cat energy, because that's what he's definitely giving off. And he's not right now doing any inner healing, okay? I think I'm going to stay away for a while. I would too. You know what? If you want to play that game, pull your energy back so I'm focused on you. Pull my energy back. And honestly, too, I think the best advice, and I've seen this turn around so many relationships too, even like in like semi-abusive ones, if you focus on your own self-worth and your self-love first, and I know it's hard, and if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for them, because like they need to see your value, and if you don't value you, who are they? You know, they're not going to see the value in you, because you are the one who communicates out to the world how to treat you. If somebody doesn't take their shoes off when they walk into your house, they're going to assume they could just walk in your house with no shoes on. Now, for some people, that's fine. Others, it's not. If that's something in your house, you're like, no, you better take those shoes off in my house. You better get that cat off my kitchen counter. Not everybody does. I let my cats kind of do that, so I'm like a bad person. But like, you know, you set those boundaries and those standards. And not only in, like in your home and your domain, but why not treat your temple that way? You don't talk to me that way. You don't do this and then follow through with those boundaries. Like, you need to set your boundaries, and when they cross the line, don't move that boundary back and let them do that. Stand firm. Love yourself first. They'll see the value in you. I think he will, and because there's love there. And maybe that'll help him grow in his process and realize, like, you can't treat people like that. What? There's consequences for my actions? What? No way. They need to be trained. Yes, Lisette, that is exactly what it is. Train him how to treat you right. He is a trainable cat. Even though it's a cat, you can teach him how to sit, okay? I see this handsome little black cat coming in and out of the house. Like, that's the vibe I get, all right? All right. Let me know how that resonated down below. I really hope that helps. And keep me posted. I really hope things work out. And I really hope he heals, you know, because I feel like it's not his behavior's not serving him either. All right, y'all. I got some muses in the room. Nani, put your questions down below real quick, and then I've got Lisette's paid reading I need to get to, so if you want to do real quick. Oh, thank you for keeping me up there. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Alicia. Nani, would you put your 2 yes/no questions down below real fast? I'm going to grab those, and I got to jump into my next paid reading, guys. But I want to take care of my muses here. My subscribers, please consider subscribing. You get discounts on all of my services, half off. You get 2 yes/no questions with Oracle pulls as well. Nani, are you here? Just say yes. One second, guys. While I wait on that, I'm going to hop over and check my my Cash App. I want to make sure things are going through. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for taking care of me. All right, Nani, is Chase missing me? You're welcome. What's going on? What's going on with Chase? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Did you cut him off or something? Are you playing games? Boy, he's got Wanzi missing you. Like, did you stop sending him things or something? Because, like, he's, like, all, like, thinking about you very, like, passionately and very lusty. And I feel like he's feeling left out in the cold a little bit. I did get a yes. Let me grab intentions for this one. Put your second question down below. I just got one. Great news. So I feel like he's waiting. For some reason when this came up, I feel like that's happening. Also career. I know career's like been very important for him. It just keeps showing up with career. So like he's focused on career, but I feel like he's distracted by you. I feel like he's feeling a little left out in the cold. I don't know if like you're ignoring him or like pulling your energy back. He's definitely feeling that, and that's making him want to pursue, which is always fun energy. I do like fire energy. My moon is in Gemini, but I got a lot of Sagittarius in my sign, so it's like very Sagittarius vibes. Did you want to ask your other question real quick, Nani, before I jump into Lisette's deep dive reading? Should I wait for him to make a move? Oh, you got the devil and intuition. No, I've got 2 no's. I feel like this is the end of conflict here. And I feel like your intuition is going to guide you and tell you what to do. Like if you feel like you want to reach out, and my throat is like a little tight, so I don't know. I feel like you're wanting to say something, but you're holding back. I suggest reaching out. if you want to. Like if your intuition's guiding you to do that, be like, all right, that was enough time. I'm ready. Or now that you know about like the passion thing, maybe you're like, all right, I got him where I want him. Now's the time to strike while the iron's hot, right? But I do feel like it said 2 no's for the waiting and no again. In terms of waiting for him to reach out. Sorry if you can hear shuffling in the background. My almost 20-year-old cat is back here, and she is trying to lay on all of my projects that I have out. I've got a lot of projects out. All right, guys, 1 second. I've got Lisette's mini read. And then I'll get back to answering free yes, no questions. Hey, fish lips, welcome, welcome. I'll get back to you free yes, no's in just a minute. S told me when he wanted to first start with me, and he went silent. What's been going on with him? Yeah, what's going on here? What's with this wishy-washy? Someone whispered to me, well, he's a man who knows his worth and what he wants and his focus. I'm like, all right, that's got to be like a dead mom or something talking to me like that. All right, what's going on here? It's a lot. All right. What's going on with this? In the order. Stay in the order. All right. Yeah, I feel like he does these things. This is him again with this back and forth thing. This is the 2 cups that are still there. This is him going back into his aloneness, his sadness, and drinking as well is coming through here. Like someone said the 3rd cup is drinking. And so he'll make this progress, and then he'll immediately turn around and relieve. Like instead of the, what's the word I'm looking for? So like with like emotional milestones with a relationship, you're nervous about making a commitment. You're nervous because I don't know why, he's just nervous. Then he'll do it. And instead of you saying yes and him getting the results he wants and being relieved at the results, he's still like on high, nervous. Instead of the energy should have been released. You got what you wanted. So why are you still like energy like this? And then he'll go off and he'll self-soothe for whatever reason. Which is weird. It's like, why would you still be nervous when you get what you desire? It's bizarre. I do see him standing up for the beliefs. He does want to fight for the relationship. I feel like he also fears missed opportunities. It's like master procrastinator vibes. Oh, you did? You got a lot of cards that kind of just felt like this. I haven't looked at them yet. Yeah, I feel like, maybe you're feeling left out in the cold. Someone's feeling left out in the cold here because of hanged man energy. This is the block, is that hanged man energy you're talking about, the pulling back. It's sideways. This is the block, is the not moving. It's the not knowing. And then this is the block. It's not walking away either. So it's like you feel left out in the cold because there's no movement, but he's not leaving. And so that's throwing you off a year game sometimes. I feel like you're getting used to that though, and just knowing that that's just the way that he is, like the hangman energy. But you're used to, well, if you're not talking to me, then you must not want me then. And it's like, no, he does, because he's coming off as King of Wands for you with the very passion. And it's a king energy. I just feel like things are delayed. He's always late to respond. Delayed news. He's always late to come back around. He's always late to communicate. Maybe he's not the best communicator in general, which is weird because I think he's in like music or something. But interpersonal communication is very different. I will tell you that. I'm going to pull romance and love. What's the vibe? A little bit of toxicity. Destiny. And then I also have relax and boundaries. I think you did set your boundaries and you can sit and rest on that. Like, okay, you did that, so now you can relax. I do feel like he is a little bit toxic. I do see like destiny, a proposal, closure, and a hideaway. I do feel like you are going to run off together somewhere and closing out some sort of like cycle, which I think you just did with saying starting fresh. So that's good news. That's good news. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're going to tell them. Let me find out where the energy's at right now with the love angels. What's outcome? Outcome based on current energy. Ooh, trust and passion. So like renewed trust and passion. This is going to come to fruition. I'm thinking maybe with that April thing or whatever it was we did earlier. Because he's coming off very wands, very like wanting physical intimacy kind of vibes. The person interested. He's interested in romantically. Let's find out. Was that the only one romantically? Yes. Yes. Yep. All right. You're getting threes. It's so yes, you are the only one. I do see a focus on plans and working, taking him away. It's always planning and like working. He's always thinking. I feel like the third party, the third woman is his work. So if you ever feel the energy go away, I don't feel like it's for other people. It's him and in and of himself and his own like will and what he's wanting to make happen, which is stealing energy because he's got like some dream. I don't know if he's shared it or not. He's got some like dreams. Is it self-doubt? Is the delay self-doubt? I feel like it is, but let's see what the cards say. It's like anxiety. What we got? Yes, justice. Yes, cleaving on to things at the bottom of the deck, holding on. Like, and that's the thing too, like not letting go, like that energy earlier. This is like cleaving and holding on to things because it's like you got your answer, let go of the nervousness, and he's not. He's like holding on to like it's like weird, but it's like some sort of like imbalance and injustice that he has. But yes, it is. It is. Is he obsessed? Yeah, he is. Look at this. Yes, you got the Chariot. Yes, you got the Queen of Cups, even though she's reversed here, which is still a yes. I feel like you let him know how you feel, how you felt, and it wasn't a necessarily positive, like, I don't feel good about this. In fact, I feel not good about this, and that really, like, knocked him a little bit. Like, she's pulling back energetically, or she doesn't care, or whatever. Kind of vibe. But yeah, definitely, I think whatever you did, it worked. Oil. Oh yeah, stay hopeful. You got the star. You're the star. You're the star of the show. For sure. It's just overwhelmed. He just gets overwhelmed very easily. And I think this pushy, demanding thing that you're doing actually is good for him. Yeah. Yeah, no, if you pull back and you're like, I'm like done, and then when you're there and you're like, I'm setting my boundaries, and if you push my boundaries, I think it's working. Whatever you're doing is definitely working. It's definitely working. But yeah, I see passion. I see things coming around for you. And keep up the good work. Yeah, good love offer. Oh, definitely. Yep. And he talks. He's just, he's the king of emotions reversed, but he's the king of swords. He needs to work on his own emotions. And I don't think he's ever going to fully be like upside right. He always comes as the king of cups reversed for some reason. And it's like he's got some big emotional things. And honestly, at this, where he's at in the stage of his life that he's at that I'm feeling, I feel like he will always struggle with that. So that's just something that you have to either overlook and be okay with, or just know that it's not going to change, Vulnerable. Will that happen? Will she be able to get him out? No. Not at first, but I do see the world and Wheel of Fortune. I do see eventually. Thank you so much, Nani. I will get you next. I feel like the world was there. I feel like it's going to be a while. His Hangman energy's got to shift. I do feel if you could shift the energy, I did see the world under that. I think you'll be more vulnerable to you. All right, guys, if you would like your question answered like that one, you can cash out me $10. I'm going to answer a couple more free yes, no's. Oh, move in with you. Yes! New beginning. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Let me know how that goes. Look at this new stable beginning. Yes, you initiating that. Jordana is on thing of proposing. Oh my God. You've got the King of Coins. You've got... Yes, I do see a yes, but it might like not meet your expectation. I do see a little bit of fighting or arguing over it. I do, but I see a yes. I'm glad you asked as well. All right, guys, I'm just going to answer a couple more questions if you have them, and then I am moving on to a career reading for Nani. I'm glad you asked too. That's exciting. He is your person. Yeah. Let me confirm with the cards real fast. Jess, I see your question. Are you kidding me? Yeah, look at that happily ever after rainbows. Rainbows, lollipops. Jess, what's going on with the sun? I do see 2 no's, unfortunately. This is bringing a lot of anxiety to both him and you. I feel like something around Emperor or Dad being a factor here. I feel like if you connect, I don't know what the dad situation is. Oh, they're with Dad. I feel like if you contact him, he will help you, actually help you, honestly. I feel like connecting there will help. Let me pull one more for you. I just feel drawn to do that. It's a very sad scenario. Yeah, he will. He'll help you. The dad will actually, if you be honest and talk, he'll help you, okay? Very wounded warrior vibes. I know this is very hurtful, but you can do it. It's a lot. It's a 9 out of 10, a lot, all right? Talk to him. I feel like if you talk to him and be emotionally vulnerable, he'll turn around. I don't know why he's open to that right now. That's just what I got. And then last question before I do my mini. What's going on for Tyrese? I did get like a no because of fear and anxiety holding somebody back. I do feel like you're going to have to fold in on your beliefs on this relationship and change who you are to make that work. I feel like there's something better for you on the horizon. Stay hopeful, okay? That's what I got. Oh, you're so welcome, Lisette. All right, Nani, thank you so much for your patronage. Could you put your question down below specifically? Do you want a career general or specifics around it? Let me know. I hate to have you type it again. If it doesn't show up, I'll hop back over to the Cash App and pull it because I think you put it in there as well. And let me know. Thank you guys so much for all your support this morning. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my muses and subscribers and to everyone. I know sometimes the messages aren't necessarily what we want to hear, but it's the message that we get. One second. All right, Nani, let me answer your quick yes, no real fast. What's going on for Nani? I do see that. Is she doing weird fishy stuff? Because I'm getting like a maybe with some no's. I feel like there's sorrow here. There's anxiety in her own head here. There's very Gemini energy. It's like double-minded energy. And I feel like there's like illusion and choices. There's a lot of regrets here happening. I don't know if there's like any addictions or anything. I feel like there's a lot of pain here, but I'm seeing not of her own will coming back around. No, I just don't think that she is. Someone else is going to have to offer to bring her back, all right? That's what I got for that one, unfortunately. I feel like it could be resolved, but someone else is going to have to come back around. Nani, could you put your yes or not yes or no, your open-ended question down below around career? It does not have to be yes or no. It could be any question around career. Patricia, will me and Vincent fix our relationship and reconcile this month? Eek. I got a maybe leaning no. I see a death, this ending and needing a new start if you want it to, but whatever was needs to die in order for this relationship to come back around. This is like a higher contracts, marriages, long-term relationships card. And whatever the old contract was that needs to die, I don't feel like it's fully dead yet. I feel like there's a lot of manipulation to get back together right now happening back and forth on both ends, maybe some game playing. But I feel like it really needs to end. And when you bring this, if you do choose to come back together, it really needs to be a fresh start with nothing being brought in, no baggage from it before, okay? She is a Gemini. Okay. I do see like anxiety a lot. Like that anxiety card literally came out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta know. I feel like someone's gonna have to reach out and try to find her, pull her out of whatever she's in right now. I feel like she's going through a lot. I'm just not sure what it is, if it's just in her head or what the dang deal is. I didn't see devil or anything like that. What's going on with this Gemini? sneaky again. This is that sneaky behavior. Some sneaky behavior. I do see balance, like she is seeking balance, but refusing to compromise, refusing to give in. It feels like spoiled brat energy. Like adult spoiled brat, or like at least teenage. But then it's like teenager vibes. No, regardless of how old she is, definitely spoiled teenage brat vibes. And not wanting to compromise and getting your way. All right, Minnie is career. Should I look into career now or wait? Will I move on from the current job? Will I be okay financially? What's going on with the looking for another job now? I think yes, you should look for another one now. Look for it now while you're at your peak. Don't look for it when you need it. Don't wait for them to say whatever this closeout thing is or whatever's happening, because a tower moment's going to happen for the job site, period. Period. I feel it on the horizon. And you don't want to wait until that, because then everyone else is looking, and then you're not put in a place of power. You're put in a place of desperation, and just energetically, that's not good. You want to come now while you are at the top of your game, while you are there. Yeah, communication, like kind of put it out there. Even in little subtle ways, like update your LinkedIn, go talk to your networks. I feel like if you get it out now, there's still time. So you can be choosy, right? I do see your career questions. So you can be choosy on there. I feel like if you wait too long, it's going to be bad luck, okay? And the options won't be there. If you put yourself out there now and start looking, I see a victory for something you're going to like better. So I recommend starting looking now. And will you move on from current job? I'll pull some more here in a second with the oracles. I just want to answer these questions first for straight out. All right, what do we got? Oh, my nose is like itchy. There's some symbology behind that. Don't remember. Oh, it's like itchy for you. Yeah, there's lack of structure or routine there. Bad management, like bad lack of structure there. There's a need for a fresh start here. I do see you will seize an opportunity. This is you seizing an opportunity. It's going to cut through this clarity of being stuck and take you somewhere better, because this job is not grounding. I feel like dreams are being shattered right now. Like you could not see yourself leaving. And now that this crap is happening all in the background, it's really like... I don't even want to say shattered dreams. Like, it was my dream to take this job and to just retire here and blah, blah, blah. I'm seeing it more like your plan. Like, not your like, this was my dream and my ideal, but like, this is how I saw my future. And now it's being shattered right now because of stuff out of your control. Yeah, I feel like you need to get away and rest. I do feel like you've already released the pain on this. I feel like you've already gone through like the stages of grief, or like you're almost on the outskirts of that. It's still going to hurt moving on because of all the memories and stuff. And, you know, whatever this future that you saw, that trajectory is now dying. Every decision we make every day cuts a line of fate away, because with every yes decision, you had to say no to something else. So every other possibility is now gone. So I do see you getting over it. And then will you be okay financially? Are you kidding me? Sunshine. Oh my God, bottom of the deck, rainbow, happily ever after. You are fine, you are good. This is God, this is Creator giving to you for your good work. You'll be fine. You're sunshine. You got the sunshine, you got the happily ever after with career. I'm gonna pull the money cards here, this money and career advice cards. All right. I have decision, experiment, and focus. It says the first step to achieving your dreams is committing to make them a reality. So you need to make that decision to be looking for things, whatever. I do see experiment. When you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go, don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you. I think you reaching out now is going to give you that time to actually experiment and do that. So reaching out is going to show you what all of your options and opportunities are. You're not going to feel the pressure to have to take one, versus if you wait, now you're going to need one because it's closing. Now you're going to need one because it's shifting. Now you're going to need one because the chaos and other people are leaving or getting let go and it's stressing you out, right? You want to come from a place of power, not a place of lack. I also see focus. It's difficult to be productive when your energy is scattered in so many different directions. And I do feel like everyone's energy right now is scattered in your place of work, because everyone is feeling this Kiki. No, Kiki. Shh. Sorry, cat. Cat confirms. I do see denial and laziness here. It says your dreams are so much bigger than your efforts to achieve them. If you want to accomplish great things, you'll have to try harder. I do feel like this is pushing you to make the moves, to make the calls, to update your resume, update your like contacts, or just start reaching out. It's like you need to go do it now. I do see a little bit of denial here. It says, are you refusing to face the reality about some aspect of your financial life? I think there's a little bit too of you holding on to this job and hoping that things don't. Like, what if it doesn't change? What if things don't like end and stuff like this? What if, moving is not the right decision? Or, don't fear making a mistake, because you're not going to. Trust what the universe is bringing to you. I'm going to pull also Angels of Abundance around this as well. I have bountiful nature. See, look at this. All this bounty coming your way. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Yeah, I feel like if you go out in nature and ground yourself a little bit too, it's going to help as well, because bounty is coming to you. One more. I'm also going to put the tea leaves. Face your financial fears. You have God as the source, and face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, because sometimes you have fear of success as well, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So I do see your success coming. I do see you pulling these fears, whether it's fear of failure or fear of success, which two sides of the same coin. Once you light it up with your awareness of it, you can then overcome it and then go to that next level, right? This is that shift before the breakthrough, right? It's like every time we upgrade, it's like a birth. There's the pains and then we're renewed, kind of thing. I feel like you're going through that kind of back and forth thing, like the contractions part of it. I hate to be like crude with my analogies here, but that's what I got. And then God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, creator, universe. And your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And it's not a matter of there's limited resources and scarcity. There's enough for everyone, and there is certainly enough for you. And there's a big share for you, I'm telling you. Okay, final advice here. Yeah, sweet Kiki. She just wants to go outside. She's from the streets. Owl, good advice from a wise person. If there is somebody, maybe not around your workspace, that's out of it, that is part of your connections or something, it might be good to like just chit chat or, rant a little bit about it. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. I know you're very passionate about what you put into your work, and it shows. And just take that with you. That's a value of yourself. You got a lot, actually. You've got boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. That means go ahead and get out there. Start sending those emails today. Start reaching out to your network. Weeping willow. A little bit of some family sorrow happening around you with a younger woman. I think this is your niece. Younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. I feel like this is also sort of, for some reason, coming through. But this is just a general with the tea leaves. I do see casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. And this could be the job thing too. It's going to be ending. But you also got 4-leaf clover, which is good and great fortune. Hello, great, good fortune. You've got fortune. So money and prosperity is not an issue. I do see a little bit of a hiccup with the younger woman. I'm assuming that's the niece. You are so blessed. And you deserve it. I mean, it wouldn't be blessing you if your energy wasn't high vibing like that. So I just see it's just a fear of change is all. It's fear of change. That's what this literally means. If you can see that, it says fear of change. You need to rest, because again, this is just fear and anxiety. I feel like it's got to happen, but it doesn't make it any easier, and then just releasing that fear so that you can move on. And I think the easiest way to release it's like that eat the frog thing, right? Or like there's a book, The Obstacle is the Way. The obstacle is the way. So wherever your fear is at is where it needs your attention, and just be brave and address it. If you're scared to reach out, the only way, then you need to know that if that's what I'm scared of, that's where I need to go. That's where I need to shed the light on. That's where I need it. You know, fears tell us a lot of things on where we need to focus. I'm a master procrastinator. I know, it's like, oh, I really don't want to send that email. I'm scared to send that email. Just go do it. And then once you do it, it wasn't even a big deal. It was just a stupid email. Right? But that's what I got. Let me know how that resonated down below. All right, guys, if you would like a reading like that one, please consider cash apping me $10. If you are a muse, all of my, or excuse me, 5. That was a luck mini. If you would like a more broader one, you could do the 10. My subscribers get half off. Donna, will Tyrone message me soon? Donna, what's going on with Donna and Tyrone, please? I got a no for soon, okay? I do see them reaching out. It's going to be your wish fulfillment here. Thank you so much for the donuts. Officials, put your question down below. I do see them reaching out with some sort of new, like a passion pursuit. They got an idea, something fun for you guys to do. But, like, I don't see it being soon, okay? Bailey. Hey, Bailey. Thank you so much for all of your support. Well, I see W in April. What's going on with W? Hey, Bailey. What's going on for W and Bailey? Boy, that flew. Yeah, I do feel like it'll start balanced and then it'll get unbalanced. It's like weird. It's almost like having these ideas of the person, and then when they show up, it's like, but it's still going to be a good time. Don't get me wrong. They just might not meet the expectations, or when you're there, you have all these ideas of what you want to do, but then when they're there, nothing happens. That's what I got. Jade, will something happen between me and Tyler? What's going on with Jade and Tyler? What's going on for Jade and Tyler? I feel like there's going to be give and take. I feel like there is something that's going to happen. It's just going to be around generosity. Something about maybe someone returning from travels, or they leave and come back. I feel like you're just going to be nice to each other. I don't see any hearts or anything here. I do see something happening. I do get a little bit of F-boy vibes and a little bit of, like, I just don't, I feel like something physical might happen, or maybe talking, but you might get ghosted, or you might, I don't see anything long-term, okay? That's what I got. So something, but not anything long-term. Mimi, am I going to find love this year? What's going on for Mimi and love? Where's Mimi's energy at for the love? Oh, Mimi. Ugh. I got 2 no's because of some kind of, like, needing to face some sort of reality here around a time frame that you're in, where there's a lot of crap happening around you just in life in general, and it's really distracting you. I do see a light at the end of the tunnel, though. This is light at the end of the tunnel. So this way would be anxiety taking over. This is choices and illusions, but it's reversed, so clarity around a decision being made. I feel like you're walking toward the light. Something around your energy shifting to something more positive. I feel like the wheel of fortune has not been kind to you, but that is changing. I feel like you will be putting yourself out there, but you're not there yet to say that love is coming your way. You're just not there. There's like plans. This is an inkling of where you need to be for love to come, but it's just not there yet with this no, okay? So just keep going forward with whatever you're doing, and once you hit this milestone of whatever this is talking about, I feel like love will come to you. It's just you are walking toward the light. You're just not to the light yet. Once that light's on you, your energy is going to be different. You're going to be pulling in love. You're going to be ready, but I just feel like it's Spirit saying it's not ready yet. There's some sort of inside, like, spiritual battle thing and battle in your mind that has to be overcome first. All right, let me know if that made sense. All right, guys, I'm down a little bit. White nectarine. Relationship with Molly. White nectarine. Relationship with Molly. Oh, this is something new. I got a Page of Cups. There's real feelings here. Yes. One more. Make it fly. Yeah, you just need to balance your give and take. I do feel like there's a relationship here. There's some love here between the both of you. It's very young or very new. I don't think you're looking in the wrong place. Just please watch your balancing of give and take. Don't give too much into this at first, because you're going to be managed. Whatever you give is going to be the expectation the whole time. And if you just give, you're going to turn them into a taker and teach them to treat you like crap because you give too much. So just please be mindful of that. But I do see, yes, a relationship with Molly. I do. Nani, you're so welcome. Let me know if you got all of it or if you missed a piece, and I'll tell you what I said, or honestly, I'll post this later. Well, I have some, I'm so itchy on my nose, guys. Well, I have some type of relationship. We did that one. Oh, resonated a lot. Good. I'm glad. All right. I'm caught up and at the bottom, guys. So if I didn't get your question answered, throw it down below. Last call for any paid readings, last calls for gifting, all that. Oh, wait a second. Start a new goal. Did we? No, we're at 16 out of 25. That's okay. We didn't do the donut goal this morning, but that is all right. All right, everybody. I want to thank you so much for your time this morning and all of your questions and support. I will try to be back on later today, if not in the evening. But I do have a big task list of stuff, and I was down with migraine yesterday, so I'm behind on some things in the real world. But I will be back on as soon as I can. I did post my hours. I'll be back tomorrow morning around 7:30 Eastern time as well. And until then, I wish you all the blessings. Thank you for all the compliments on my hat. I'm going to make another one because this was just my prototype to see if I could do it. And I'm going to do another one. I think I'm going to do navy blue with a moon, or maybe blue and then white and then a little moon or a star or something on the end. Or I might just do a witch hat without this. But anyway, just a cute little sleepy time thing. All right, y'all. I will see you next time. Bye.